Hello, you guys! Today, I will be making an update video of the video I made back in September, I think, about the back-to-school anxiety rant. So, if you haven't seen the video, it's probably better that you go watch it. I'll link it down below, or you can just kind of skip through it because just in between me and you, the video's very boring. And also, it's kind of long, so you can just kind of get a little bit of, you know, an idea about what it's about. So, let's get into it. So yeah, if you've seen the video, you know that my whole school year was we hated it. So, I have anxiety. Fuck off anxiety. Can you just get a life, please? My life is up your life. That's my life. And this year it got to a point that it's never been before. It was just really bad. So I was going into the school year already thinking that it was going to be bad and blah, blah, blah. I kind of felt lonely the whole year. I was lonely, not physically, but emotionally, mentally. I've just really felt lonely. I could be surrounded by my best friends and I would still feel this way. I just felt empty with everybody. Even, you know, my school problems were coming home and I felt empty with my family members, and, you know, it just wasn't a good year in general for me. I failed math. I actually, I canceled the math classes because it got to a point where I was failing, and that just brought me down even more, and I wasn't interested in what I was doing. Like I said before in other videos, I want to be a fashion designer and I want to be in the fashion industry or in the art, you know, area. So I wasn't passing because I wasn't interested, for one, and for two, it was just kind of getting harder and harder, and you need to study more and more and really be dedicated and love what you're doing to have success in that, and that's not what I love doing. So I decided to cancel the math class. And then sometimes I'd come home and I'd be studying, and then my heart would just start racing and I'd just get anxious about, you know, thinking about Portuguese class that I have tomorrow, or thinking about the presentation that I had to do the next day, or here in a week, or here in a month. It just got to a point that it was just extreme. It was just dumb and I couldn't control it. On all my breaks, I'd go smoke, you know, have some cigarettes, and it's not a bad thing. It's just that, you know, I didn't want to rely on that as a little, as like a calmer, as a break, and I did. It got to that point where smoking was a way for me to be in the now, be in what I was doing, not really thinking about anything else. You kind of just thinking about the smoke that you're inhaling. It's just weird. So for a while I was doing that, and yeah, it just got to a really bad point. So then I started going to the psychologist, and she's helping me out, but still, you know, it's something that I have to fix internally. So I've started meditating, and it's really helping me. You know, anybody out there that has anxiety, I highly recommend it. It really just helps you kind of get out of yourself, and you can kind of control, you know, your body instead of your body controlling you, and your emotions controlling you instead of you controlling them. That's what I went through for a whole school year, and it was literally terrible. So in terms of, you know, getting over anxiety and dealing with it, you know, in each situation, not completely in general, because I'm still working on that. You're overthinking, and what you think the situation is going to be like is always worse than what the situation actually is like. And that actually happened to me. So I was always overthinking, and then once you get in front of the class and you kind of just breathe and say the first couple words, it's not a big deal anymore. I just kind of dealt with it one by one, and, you know, it was over and it was fine. I think a big thing also, if you have anxiety in school, you should definitely talk to your teachers about it, because if I didn't, they wouldn't have any idea, and they would be, you know, always asking me questions, always telling me to do this and to do that. Okay, students, today we will be reading this whole entire book in this class.
You know, it's not gonna be me. I mean, it's a whole entire class. Just stay calm. It's not gonna be me.
Who's gonna start reading this huge paragraph? Vivian.
Oh shit, I'm gonna pass out. It was me. Goddamn.
Did you miss me? Well, no need, because I'm back. Yes, you, Vivian. The nervous one in the back. You can start reading now. The shot. Desculpa.
E o Carlos depois o nos.
De frente a pista estava deserta, que a relva pisada guardava por solar. Yes, Vivian, you're done, you're done. EU, you can start reading now.
Seriously, Vivian? Really? God dang it, why me? Stupid anxiety.
I think what also affected my school year was the fact that I had already been thinking about it, you know, a month before school started, or even more, you know, that whole summer. I was already thinking that the school year was gonna go to shit, and that I was gonna have a horrible time, and I did. So, you know, I was already sending those vibes and energies into my future, and that happened. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye, guys!